Operation Akhal concludes after 12 days. One terrorist has been killed in the encounter while two Indian soldiers have lost their lives in line of duty. They have been killed in action. This is the big update that's coming in from Operation Akhal, which has concluded after 12 long days of manhunt for terrorists. And at the end of 12 days, forces have eliminated one terrorist in the encounter while also losing two Indian soldiers in line of action. This is the big update that we are tracking from Kulgam, where Operation Akhal has concluded. Zenat is joining us live. Zenat, one terrorist has been gunned down and two of our Jawans have been killed in the line of duty. Help us with the summary of Operation Akhal. What happened in those 12 days?
Operation Akhal has been called off finally. In this entire operation, one local terrorist of the LET was neutralized. Simultaneously, two boys lost their life in action, and also some 13 injuries are still, as far as the Akhal operation goes. Although the injuries that were reported from the Akhal operation, they're all stable. Meanwhile, this encounter site visit saw multiple visits of the VVIPs from 15 Corps Commander to IG Kashmir, DG, J&K Police. They were monitoring the situation. In fact, the Northern Commander also paid a visit and to give a moral boost to the soldiers on ground. But what was important in this operation, that despite the 12 days long tragedy, there was just one terrorist killed, although there was an input of the 5 terrorists, the local 2 and the 3 Pakistani terrorists, which out of local 2, 1 was neutralized and the Pakistani terrorists managed to escape. Because this is again seen as a different war strategy that the Pakistan terrorists are using now, because these kind of encounters earlier would be witnessed in Jammu, where the operation would go for days to weeks. But now the same strategy has been adopted in Kashmir Valley itself, where this is the first time, and the operation continued for the 12 days. It saw the foot soldiers, para-elite, commandos, and also the all kind of arms and ammunition, the weapons, the aerial surveillances, and in fact, the bombs were dropped using the drones to see that the terrorists who are holed up in this jungles being neutralized. But it seems that taking the advantage of the thick foliage in the entire belt, that terrorists managed to escape, because that is what we have seen in Rajouri, Poonch, Dera Ki Gali, and also in Kishtwar, where such kind of encounters have witnessed. But it seems that the 12-day operation has finally concluded, has come to an end after the army started withdrawing. In fact, the J&K police also continued to be in this operation for the 12 days long. The CRPF was there. The areas were cordoned off. In fact, the civilians were also evacuated, because many of the civilians complained that there's a fearful atmosphere, that they are running out of supplies. But then they were taken out to the safer wells. In fact, the porters were seen providing a help. The local porters provided help to Indian Army as far as the supplies were concerned. But overall, it seems that the Pakistani terrorists once again have infiltrated into the Kashmir Valley through this Riyasi ridge, where you get connected with the Kulgam. And now needs to be seen that although the hunt is still on, and when these terrorists will be neutralized, because Pakistani terrorists entering into the valley and being in the upper reaches, those are
right. All right, we seem to have some connectivity issues there with Zenat, but we'll try getting back to her. And in the meantime, we'll shift our focus to